I bring to your attention some facts and considerations that are alternative to the modern postulates of self-help. Scientific psychology will strike at popular psychology. They are designed to serve as a catalyst for individual and creative consciousness and indicate the direction of more effective self-improvement. I really hope that these tips will make you think about what you previously took for granted. Science versus popular psychology. Lose hope. Frantically trying to maintain hope during the worst times of your life is a very tedious task. Recent studies at Harvard and UCLA. My own struggle with cancer has taught me that pessimism, horror, anger and panic are just as important as hope and have just as much right to exist. Well-wishers often say, your current life is like a nightmare, so think better about the future. Taking these words for truth, we put ourselves in a monstrous framework, leaving no room for joyful moments and happiness in the present. Give up. Fortitude is not the only way to show strength. Just like strength does not always mean fighting hard against difficulties in the name of victory. Sometimes it is to leave the lines, drop the sword and move on. And although the ideologues of popular psychology do not honor capitulation, winners sometimes become losers, and losers become winners. Sometimes stupid stubbornness and vain struggle close new horizons. As in the previous example. In the name of a bright tomorrow, we lock today from ourselves. But as soon as the distant goal is forgotten, for the first time we begin to calmly reflect on our problems. Just giving up trying to fight is not enough. You need to forget about the goal for a while. Otherwise we will suffer severely from despair and helplessness. Think sad. By allowing ourselves to think only positive thoughts, we lose the ability to think creatively and critically. Our own happiness has nothing to do with trying to think better of ourselves. The feeling of happiness can vary from the impenetrable optimism of Winnie the Pooh to the eternal melancholy of Eeyore. We are who we are, and no amount of positive thinking will fix that. There is much sorrow in the world and many problems to ponder over. As there is no day without night, so there is no joy without sadness. We know exactly where our happiness mark is at the moment, and neither bright thoughts nor winning the lottery will, by and large, change anything. Be second, third or sixth. There can only be one number one in every area of life. Relax and be one of the thousands who just missed the top. Grief is not a symptom of some psychological illness. It is a natural and integral part of the life process. We die because we live. We are made to grieve. Don't believe in yourself. No matter how self-confident you are, you will not be able to do everything you want. Keep yourself away from trying to do the impossible. Don't try to get everything. Do everything. And always say yes to new challenges. This is very tiring and much more detrimental to health and happiness than wanting to get less. Do less. And just say no to new tasks. Stop expressing yourself and constantly asserting yourself. Just shut your mouth and listen. Studies have shown that people who often interrupt the interlocutor die of a heart attack 3 times more often than those who quietly shake their heads. And most marriages break up just not from a lack of communication, but because the spouses have said too much to each other. ____ all rights reserved. When reprinting a link to https://romankalugan.com/ is required.